Hello and welcome to another 3 printed wooden railway video. So in my last video I showed you my Thomas Wooden Railway Gordon that I 3 printed. And if you're new here, this is where I show off my 3 printed wooden railway trains. And this time I've got a double review, so I bet you're all going to be very excited for that. So I've got a ton of suggestions for some more characters in my last video. So I thought I'd talk about one of the characters who has been suggested the most. I've gotten about 3 comments to make this character. And this one is Percy the Green Engine. I like to thank all you people who suggested Percy. So let's talk about Percy. So this is based off of the 1994 Percy with the beveled funnel and the dome here. And I thought I did a good job with Percy. Like, this is so great. Like, I put a lot of effort into these wooden railway trains to make them as accurate as I can and identical as well. Here's the face. And it does quite capture Percy well. The eyebrows were rubbed off because I pulled up a video and then printed it from there. And I had to draw on the eyebrows. So this face looks a lot better. And I do love how the number 6 came out. Like, all of these models look very great once they get painted and everything. And there are a few things that are my least favorite things Percy here. So there's like this little hole in between the 2 wheels here. Percy has 4 wheels, but this is a 6-wheeled chassis. So, I don't know why I did that, but I might try to cover that up if I can. And another thing that I made a mistake on is that Percy actually does couple up, but, oh wait. Never mind, that's not a mistake there. But this back magnet here doesn't attach well as this front magnet, so I don't know what's wrong with this magnet. I mean, I think that I might be able to couple Thomas up to Percy, but look at this. This is raised up. I don't know what's going on. So yeah. From those flaws aside, I honestly thought I did a good job painting Percy. And I want to thank you all again for suggesting Percy. The first person to suggest him was Suttery and Branchline Studios' Tyler. So thank you for suggesting Percy here. I love all your suggestions. Sorry if I got stuttered there. And he even has the notch on the back. Same thing for the 1994 Toms here. And they had this since 2001. But sadly, these models have been changed in 2002. And in my honest opinion, they don't look as great as these guys here. But still, Percy looks spot on. Like, this is such an excellent representation of Percy. Minus the chassis and the back magnet here. I don't know if I can say anything about Percy, but I am very happy that I have the 2 best friends here, Thomas and Percy. And I do love how they are best friends. Percy is going to be appearing in the 2D animation reboot. So, I'm happy that Mattel never forgot about Percy and the fact that he and Thomas are friends. I'm still going to be a little triggered if they don't remember Edward and Henry, because they put James in the reboot. And I think Rebecca's going to be replaced, so hooray for that. I hope the reboot isn't bad, but it might. Who knows? I mean, you guys all hate the reboot. But what do you think of this wooden railway Percy here? Do you like him? I think I did a good job with Percy here. Because he looks so identical to the real wooden railway Percy. And these toys on eBay are kind of hard to find nowadays. These could go for a high price. Anyways, let's move on to the second character. So, this is another one of my favorite characters. We have Lady the Lost Engine from Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And this was a character who was requested by Isaiah Rodriguez. So Isaiah Rodriguez, thank you so much for suggesting Lady. This Lady model looks so beautiful. She's as precious as gold. I love everything I did to her. Like, I was surprised that I was able to write her name that small. At first I was going to leave it, but then I decided to paint it on because I wanted this to look as identical as the real wooden lady. And it's actually based off of the 2000 version of Lady when they made Thomas and the Magic Railroad. They made some great merchandise, like Lady, Diesel 10, and Splodge, as well as the 100-piece movie set, which has some exclusive characters like Mr. Conductor, Patch, Lily, and Mutt. And for some reason, they just put in Sir Top Hat and Lady Hat. But they do get mentioned, only they're not seen. We do see a picture frame of Lady Hat in Sir Top Hat's office. And Mr. Conductor is wearing his top hat. And this is actually a wooden railway chassis. It's not 3D printed. And her magnets are a little different. They're the actual magnets. Like, I took this from a wooden railway Edward tender. Because I didn't know what to do with it at first. But then I decided to use it for Lady. She does still couple up to Thomas. And overall, I love Lady here. The one thing I love about them most is the golden smokestack here, and the golden funnel here, and gold dome. I painted it using like a, hold on, let me see if I can get it. This golden paint right here. It's actually like a paint where you have to shake it and then get a wooden paintbrush and paint on here where you want some gold. I painted a lot of gold things before with this paint, so this is one of my favorite paints I've ever gotten. Excuse me. And one thing I least like is that this is like spray paint, where you have to take it outside or somewhere else so that you don't smell the fumes. And once you paint with the paintbrush, you have to throw it away. This is not washable paint. Don't think that is. But anyways. So what are your thoughts on Lady here? And I'll tell you an interesting fact about Wooden Railway Lady. So, in 2013, when the Andrew Brenner was being made, they actually started to make CGI versions of these characters with CGI faces. And for some awesome reason, they decided that even though Lady wasn't in the CGI series, they decided to re-release Lady in 2013, right up until 2017. Along with Fergus, Coldy, and a few other old characters who never actually appeared in the CGI era. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, when I saw that they re-released Lady in 2013, I was quite happy and a little surprised because they never put Lady in CGI series and they never actually made any episodes dedicated to her. I wish Britt Allcroft could have done that with Lady because I think she had so much potential to put Lady in seasons 6 and 7. But I still love Lady as a character, and I love her in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And Britt Allcroft does an amazing job voicing her, which is very amazing. So, do you love this Thomas Wooden Railway Lady? I think I did a good job with her. She's so beautiful. Like, no questions about these two. Lady and Percy look great. I'm starting to love how I'm getting better at making these toys from 3D printer. Because they look so identical to the real wooden railway trains. Like, that's just so amazing of me. Alright, so that's all I have to say for this video. Who do you like more of this video? Do you like Percy or Lady, or do you like both? Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to comment down below what character you want me to make from the 3D printer. A wooden railway character, like, I got a bunch of suggestions for wooden railway engines. If you want to suggest a 3D printed wooden railway engine yourself, don't forget to in the comments below. And what were your thoughts on Percy and Lady? So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in more videos coming up.